Good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm the Canadian, back with another N-scale review. And today, we're on the experimental layout, mainly because my main layout is out of commission again. So I'm going to be using this as the review space for a little bit. And today, looking at something that I knew the base of it existed, but I didn't know that they were converted. So it's going to be interesting. That is it. That is made by MicroTrains. This is the 3-bay offset hopper, but you're going to notice something a little different about it. It's got a roof on it. 3-bay offsets never had roof. That is what I'm going to be talking about in a little bit. Right now, we're going to focus on the main aspect of this car, which is the car itself. This is the basic 3-bay offset hopper, originally used for coal service, later now mainly used for ballast and maintenance away. So you don't really see many of these on the roads anymore. It's very dark in here, so I'm trying to focus some light on it so you can see what's going on here. This example has been decorated for CSX. And as you can see on this car, ooh, that's a little close. It is superbly detailed and decorated. I have found that with MicroTrains cars, I've never found any problems with them when it comes to the detailing and markings on it. They're always crisp and always legible. Even the small stuff like up here, or even the car plate, they're always legible and very crisp. As you can see here, yellow on a black car. The whole car is molded in black, and it's very light. This car is very light because for mainly the weight is these two metal plates down here, where a majority of the weight comes from is from the roof, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But as you can see, everything in here is molded in black. The detail on it as well. You can see the end here, the first end. You see step ladders and all the ribbing here, and the bottoms are open as well, just like on the prototypes. The other side, same thing, except this one you have the brake wheel and the reservoir tanks in there as well. And then you have the ladders. And the trucks on it are the typical MicroTrains truck-mounted couplers. So I never have a problem with those anyways. Another thing too that MicroTrains has done is, I know that this is on some HO scale company cars, but I've never actually expected to see this on N scale, is the hatches on the bay doors open, which is a really nice little detail here. And I applaud MicroTrains for doing that. The wheels on this car are plastic. I will be converting them to metal. Overall, this car is actually really nice. Again, it's a MicroTrain, so I expected that. I've never had any issues with MicroTrains and their quality control. From what I've seen from all my stuff that's MicroTrains is always really good. So the second part of this review is its accessory. Its accessory is this yellow top called a hopper topper. Appropriately named because it's a topper for a hopper. I didn't know these existed, and I actually did have to look this up, and it turns out quite a few of these existed. Back in the day that these cars were mainly used, a few roads that had them found that, you know, coal service was slow in some years, and grain service was busy. And at one point there was a shortage of grain cars. So what they did is they created these. These basically turned these coal cars into 3-bay grain hoppers. So what they would do is, when the time came, and they were in coal configuration, they would wash them very well, make sure all the coal, dust, and residue and everything is out, and then put these tops on, and basically turn them into grain cars. And they would basically be like a dual service car. Very genius idea, really. And MicroTrains replicated this very well on this. It's a cast resin roof painted in yellow. When you get this, or when I got this, it was in pieces. It's something that I had to put together. The roof walk is silver painted plastic, so it was very easy to glue on here. I just glued it at the ends, so I gotta glue it in the middle here. It gets a little boing, boing, boing. There are decals that come with it to be applied. The decals I got for this were for C&O, which CSX took over. And yeah, it's very nice. Very unusual, like seeing this bright yellow on that, but it's something that, you know, was unusual. I saw it and I'm like, the hell is that? So I got it. It was an impulse buy, and one I don't regret. So far, I do not believe MicroTrains sells these individually, because I do have quite a few 3-bay offset hoppers that I would like to put these on, because I'm taking them out of grain service. Or not grain, coal service. So it'd be nice to have something like that. And I believe 3-bay grain hoppers, I have seen some at some wood chip plants, so I'm gonna not use this on a grain train, but probably for my wood chip service. So yeah, it's a very nice car. If you like, I definitely recommend it, especially being MicroTrains, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna be probably getting a few more of these. And also another thing too, being MicroTrains, they're also reasonably priced. That being said, you know, I highly recommend it. If someone from MicroTrains watches this, definitely release these in a set. You know, 3 or 4 cars, because that would be even better. Because, yeah, these would look great on any layout, even as like a maintenance away thing. You can just take the tops off and set them to the side. Because they were also stored when not in use. Because again, grain harvest is a seasonal thing. It's not like an all-year thing. So when not in use, these were, again, coal cars. But other than that, I think I pretty much covered everything on this car. If you like this video, click on that like button. Don't be shy, leave a comment, and always subscribe for more. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.